Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the stream. This is a very, very, very chill stream. No, I'm just kidding. I mean, we're not that chill. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. Thank you for joining us today. We're picking it up here. Picking it up. I'm going to be honest with you. I haven't been feeling that great this week. The weather change has really fucked with my sinuses. My sinuses all up in here, the top here, right in here. Oh, this is a little bit. My head hurts, but that's okay. We're gonna get through this, and you know, I try not to let these things affect my life too much. So we will stream. We will, and I'm glad to be here. Again, my name is Pebble. I don't know if I've said that yet, but that's my name. And we will be streaming a game today called Hogwarts Legacy. Thank you for joining us. Gotta turn on the switch too. There it is. Oh, there's an update? I wonder if there's an update for Hogwarts or it's just an update for the system in general. Okay, it's good to go. Oh, jeez. Okay. All right. You know what? I didn't know I needed an update on this thing. All right, let's wait and see what happens here with the update. There it is. All right. Here we go. When we last played this game, thank you. Welcome, 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 everybody. Welcome, 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 welcome. Welcome, welcome. Hey, that's a new thing we do now. Welcome, 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 welcome. Not sponsored today. Not sponsored. This stream has never been sponsored. That's the goal, to one day get a sponsorship. But until we do, we will just show people what we like to do, what we drink, and we'll continue to make a joke out of it until one day somebody goes, "I want to sponsor you," and then we get to go, "Hey, we are sponsored actually today," but we're not right now. And this is LaCroix. I'm really having a good time lately with getting rid of caffeine. I like caffeine. I don't have a problem with it. And we'll probably be drinking a Rockstar today, to be honest. We're not sponsored by them either. But I've been drinking more water lately. And I've been drinking a lot of sparkling water. I love sparkling water. So there you have it. There's the update on Pebble. Not only did we get an update on the Switch 2, but we got a Pebble update on how much he loves water. And we are back. We are back in the house. All right, let's get out of here. Let's take a look and see where we are in this game. Quests. I like that though. 9% of the game. We're humming along now. We have 1 talent point available. Let's take a look at our core. We are level 13. So we've got a new spell set is added. Hold CR to tap in a new direction, or in a direction to swap An unlocked spell set. Oh, so you could like get a spell set. Oh, that's kind of interesting. Like get a. I think I finally understand what that is. In other words, if you're in a fight where there's a certain spell set that you set up, right? You could have one on hold. So if you're like, oh, it's a big wizard guy all of a sudden, a big troll. This works best with him. You know, the fire and this and that. I don't know. But I don't know if I want that though. Successful Protego blocks will contribute to the ancient magic meter. Perfect Protego blocks contribute even more. So that's a good one. Ancient magic throw catches and throws disarmed enemy weapons. Kind of already have that though, to be honest with you. And a new spell set. All right, we've already seen that one. So there's two of those. Success for. I think we're gonna do Protego. Yes, I'm here. I'm here. I think we're gonna do Protego. Or should we look at these things even more? Yeah, we'll do this. All right. That'll give us a little bit. It seems to me like what? Contribute. So we'll have better blocking, I guess? Is that what the deal is right there? Okay. Let's check out our... Let's take a look at the quests. So I'm thinking like, there's a lot of stuff here. A lot of stuff. And some of the stuff, now one of the things I wanted to do was, I think we're just going to go to Beast class, and I'll just tell people. Yeah, let's go to Beast class. So I have a situation where there are a couple of quests on there where I have to buy stuff, and I don't really have a lot of gold. So what I was thinking we do is we go downtown, we sell our broom, because we should have 2 brooms. Let's take a look at our inventory. So in the inventory, let's see where it says it. Spells, requirement, inventory. Check out our gear. So gear, we have broom. Let's take a look at our broom. We have 2 brooms. See that? So a beautifully crafted broom that glides in the wind like the rivers of the night. So there's that, and then there's this dark lightning broom. I think we can sell the dark lightning broom, and that's what I want to do. So that's one of the things that we're going to work on doing. But for now, since we're just getting back into this game, let's go to Beast class. Yes. Listen, I know it's a long download time, but I'm loving the Switch too. Loving this. This should be exciting. Wow. Man, look at this, man. I'm telling you, this game is so huge. Okay.
Hello there. Perhaps you can help me.
Let me check one thing real quick. I had my computer volume. Okay, good. All right, let's keep going. I think we're good. Everything seems to be good now. The camera seems to be in a good place. Let's continue.
Heard you're defending Hogsmeade against trolls.
It's so massive, this game.
There's something in there. I just know it.
Look how fucking huge this fucking game is. It's amazing, man. But this is also what I really do love about open world games. I just love it. Like, I love... It's the same thing with fighting games, even like Fortnite. The reason I finally decided Fortnite was like worth paying for was because there's so many maps. And if you have a lot of maps, or you have like a big game where, I mean, even like Mario Galaxy is a big game, and I love a big game for so many reasons. I mean, it gives you a lot of time to play. I'm like, there's a reason I'm not a speedrunner in games, because I never wanted to like see how quickly I could do a game. I always wanted to, like, I always found games to be like an enjoyment. Like, if you told me, like, what's your favorite food, I would say, like, well, is it my favorite fast food, or is it like that just I can eat real quick, or is it my favorite food, which would be like, you know, like steak or lobster or something like that. I don't know if that makes sense to anybody else, but it makes sense to me, and that's what matters. That's what matters. Finally, Beast Class.
Welcome, everyone. I see you've already met some of the many beasts we study in this class. Though be advised, none of these creatures should be taken lightly. They are all in their own way dangerous, especially if one does not know how to handle them properly. Now, it seems many of you are out of practice. Let's take some time to review the basics of how to care for a beast, shall we? Miss Sweeting, would you please assist our new student with the lesson today?
Yes, Professor Howen. Hello, I'm Poppy Sweeting.
Oh.
Don't worry about Professor Howen's speech. She over-exaggerates sometimes. All the beasts in class are perfectly safe. Oh!
Miss Sweeting, pay attention, please. The tongue of a puffskein can be a slippery devil.
Yes, Professor. Here. You can practice on Gerald. Just keep an eye out for his tongue.
I love it.
You can use my brush. Just be gentle. Oh, and think pleasant thoughts. I like to think it enriches his experience.
Okay. All right.
That's lovely. I'm sure he feels much better. I think he might be hungry. Would you mind giving him some beast feed?
Alright. Well, also, like, this is another spell set, right? And I think that's what that one... When we were looking at our talents and we were picking, like, which thing to do, and we picked Protegus, or Protege, or whatever the heck it was, which is our defense. But we could have chosen this as well, I think. So this would give us, like... In other words, one would be a spell one would be a thing for, like, beasts. Okay.
What do you suppose the pellets taste like to Gerald? Pudding, I like to think.
No, it probably
I think
tastes...
we can safely say that Gerald likes you.
That's good news.
Yeah.
He seems very nice.
He is. Kindness is one of his best qualities, right after ambition. And cleanliness.
Good work, everyone. Now, let's make our way to the pens and select another beast. And please, do be careful as you feed and groom them. Miss Sweeting, why don't you show our new student to the Neasels in the farthest pen?
Neasels.
This way. The Neasels are over here.
For Sheezel, my Neasel. I had to do that. Those are Neasels.
Oh, couple of Neasel whiskers ought to get me a few canuts at least. Enough to buy something from Honeydukes.
This is a bad idea.
Stupid thing.
What in Merlin's name are you doing?
Tuss, peculiar poppy. Worried about a worthless little rodent.
Her name is Persephone!
Her name is Persephone.
That's really not funny.
Let's go.
There's always a bully, isn't there? Again, looking like a cat. Everything just looks like a cat to me. That's what...
Those two don't belong anywhere near this class. Poachers in training. Persephone was onto them instantly. Thank you for your help. Let's carry on. Feed measles, just as you did with Gerald.
Okay. Should we pet them? Let's try it, let's try it. Nice. And then we'll go.
The Neasels really took to you. They know a good egg when they see it.
It's because I fed them and pet them.
It appears our time has come to an end. Please close the pens and see yourselves out. Now, where is our new student? Ah, there you are. I would like a moment, please.
Of course. What can I do for you, Professor Howen?
Hello, Professor. You wanted to speak with me?
I did. How did you find your first beasts lesson?
It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy this class.
Good. You seem to understand that when beasts are properly controlled, they can play a vital role in our lives. Some provide us with magically imbued materials, if cared for correctly, which does not include torturing them for whiskers. Well done, by the way. Probably best to let me handle it next time.
Yes, Professor.
They're nearly as bad as the Savagers in Rookwood's Poacher Pack. Sadly, we're the ones who suffer, stumbling over dead beasts. Terrible waste of resources.
Surely the poachers can be brought to justice by someone. The Ministry, perhaps?
An optimistic idea. Now, why don't we focus on more immediate matters that we can control? Professor Weasley has asked that I prepare some assignments designed to help you catch up to the other fifth years. Be on the lookout for my owl. Meanwhile, I also encourage you to study as many beasts as you can on your own time.
Really?
I need to talk to you. Come here.
We can study beasts on our own time? Nice. Okay.
Do you need something, Poppy?
Thank you again for saying something to those brutes so that I didn't have to. You were an augury at noon in the desert.
I certainly hope that's a good thing.
It's something my clan and I say. It means that something or someone is a welcome surprise. At least, that's what we decided it meant.
I couldn't stand there and watch them harm the poor thing.
We're of a similar mind. Actually, in light of that, there's someone I'd like you to meet in the forest.
See now, I know this is an innocent game, but if a girl asked me to meet someone in the forest, I don't know.
You've intrigued me. Very well. Lead the way.
I'd hoped I would.
Alright, let's go.
I wouldn't take just anyone there. In fact, you're the first.
Really? Well, thank you, I think.
As I said, we think alike. Pleasant surprise. Quite the weather we're having, don't you think?
Poppy, where are you taking me?
It really is much better if I just show you. Don't worry, we're nearly there. It's just ahead.
Wait, did you say head? Now I'm really going with you. Whatever.
Stand back.
It's just a little head. But you don't... Oh, nice. Now you're talking. This is one of my favorite. Of course, everybody loved this thing. Wow.
Please meet Highwing. Isn't she just magnificent?
It is pretty cool, man.
Go on, introduce yourself to her.
It's like an
But be
eagle.
careful.
It's
You
like a
must always give
horse.
hippogriffs the proper courtesy
It's a hippogriff.
before you approach them.
You're supposed to bow, aren't you? I remember it being a bow. I think. Yes. Yes. I'm too entertained by this.
I knew it. I don't think I've ever seen a hippogriff take to someone this
All right,
quickly.
you've said that about
You
every
can feed
animal
Russia
so
if you'd
far.
like. I come and check on her every once in a while. Bring her pasties, tell her what's going on in the castle. You wouldn't know from looking at her, but she's a dreadful busybody.
They can eat the food too, or what? Normally I hate the sound of people chewing and stuff, but when an animal does it, it's cute, to be honest. Love it. That's so cool. Although a blowjob would have been good too, but whatever.
So, what
do
did you think of Highwing?
Oh,
I thought
goodness.
she was brilliant. Can't believe you introduced me to her.
I suspected you two might get along.
Are you the reason students have been seeing hippogriffs flying above the Forbidden Forest?
Perhaps. Did you know that once you earn a hippogriff's trust, they'll always be there for you? I've seen it firsthand with her.
How exactly did you and Highwing cross paths?
It's a longer story, but I rescued her from poachers a few years back. Got her to safety and, well, she was fine until recently. You may have noticed that poachers are something of a problem in the area, so I worry they could get her again. And I might not be there next time.
Professor Howin mentioned the poachers as well. She seemed to imply that we couldn't rely on the Ministry to help.
I don't often agree with Professor Howin, but on that, I fear she's right. The poachers' influence is growing. I see them every day in the village, lingering, talking to people. They're up to something. I'm just not sure what.
That sounds suspicious.
That does seem strange. Sounds as if they're planning something.
Exactly. I think I'm going to look into it. Find out what's going on, what they're doing.
I think that's a fine idea. Information is power.
And the more I know, the better I can keep Highwing safe.
That's true.
You seem undeterred. Will you let me know what you find out?
Oh, very well. I will. I should be going, but we'll speak again soon, I hope.
See you laters. Alright, let's see what new quests have come up, if any. And if none have, we'll go to town like we said we were going to do. So let's start doing some stuff here. Flight test. Demanding delivery. Speak with Parry Pippin. Parry Pippin of J. Pippin's Potions. Hogwarts sent me now regarding a delivery. I should speak to him with him if I'm looking for some simple work. Interior decorating. Professor Weasley wants me to use altering souls. We already kind of did that, I thought. But we could go back and do that again. Ghosts of Love. Ghosts of Our Love. The map portrays a forest, bridge, and candles. I put it in my bag for reference. Use the map with floating candles to find the treasure. Let's take a look at the map. Let's see. It looks like I have a special map. Let's take a look at my inventory here. Rooms I've collected. So let's try to... This is what I want to do. I don't know about this map thing. Let's see. Let's see if the quest will take us there. Because we did just mark it as a proper quest. A proper quest. Map Treasure Forest, da-da-dee, Let's see what happens here. Alright, let me get a little help here. The map with the floating candle. How do I use the map with floating candles to find the treasure in the game Hogwarts Legacy? It says, to use the floating candles map, go to the Forbidden Forest at night, cast Lumos near the stone bridge, and follow candles into the forest. Okay, so it's got to be a nighttime thing. So that's a nighttime deal. We could actually just go there now, though. Let's take a look at the world map here. Okay. Let's go do that. We're gonna go talk to this guy. Let's go do it. My thing with this game is as long as I'm doing something, you know, which it's such a massive, massive, massive game. And I do like the way that they keep it together. I think they do a great job with keeping it together. Because my biggest problem with open world games a lot of times is just feeling like, well, what do? I don't know what to do next, you know? Like you're supposed to somehow trip into finding out what the quests are. But in this thing, I think you just... It gets you there. Eventually gets you there. As a matter of fact, let's do this. There we go. Here, let's just go over here. I love this game too. I like the slow. I know this is like a slow, like the stream, you know, it's a slow stream, but like that's good. There's different streams. There's different games that create like a different feel when you're streaming. And this one to me is like, this is what I like. I like these open world games because it really does kind of take me out of my immediate like daily day-to-day routine. And that's kind of why we do this. You know what I mean? It's kind of to get a little distance. You know, people say, how do you escape reality? What do? Do you take drugs? That's not healthy. Do you do this? It's not the... What do you do? For me, it's this. For me, it's this. Which is why when people are like, they want their games to look more real and stuff, I'm like, well, not too real though, because this is clearly, you don't want to really be in the real world. That's why simulation games have a limited charm for me. Because if I'm supposed to be simulating like working, then we're getting to a point like for example, if I thought about, it would be cool if there was a simulation security guard game. Because I'm a security guard in regular, everyday life. But then I go, let's change this actually. But then I go, yeah, but I am a security guard in everyday life, and I don't want to just like, that's not what I need to be all the time. Like I don't need my identity to just be that all the time. So what do we have here? We have Confringo. I think Expelliarmus is usually pretty good to be there. And then, what's this one? Force, I think Accio is the one we usually have there. So we'll do that. Also, this is a good one too, though. Control. That's a really good one. Alright, let's go. Nice. Yeah, this game just kind of takes me away from stuff, which I'm really happy to do. Especially, like, I'll be honest with you, and I kind of said this earlier, I have my sinuses are fucking killing me right now. Ever since the season changed, my sinuses have been a bitch. So this is kind of nice to not have, like, loud noises or, like, busy. Like, I don't drink alcohol, so I'm not hungover or anything. I just woke up feeling like I was. It's brutal. It's pretty rough. Sinuses are rough. I was born with just, like, a weakness as far as, like, sinuses. My ears, I always had trouble with when I was a kid. Dental shit. Just always had problems with that kind of stuff.
I don't think I'm ready for this just yet.
Really? What would I need for that then? Alright, let me just see why we couldn't do that. Oh, you need to be level 14, that's why. Alright, fine. That's good with me. Let's go into town. We'll sell our broom, and then Professor Garlic wants me to field test a venomous tentacula and mandrake. Should I need any seeds or plants, I can visit Dogweed or Death Care. Where is the let's see, hold on. Tentacula and mandrake. She's about to go visit Dogweed and Death Camp. My field guide will not guide me through the assignment, but my map will be as usual. Acquire a venomous tentacula. Acquire and use a mandrake on multiple enemies simultaneously. Wingardium Leviosa is the yeah. So we need to go to Dogweed and Death Camp. Let's do it. And let's leave.
I should come back to this another time.
Okay. Let's see where in the school itself. Yeah. South wing, exit, bell tower. Alright, let's try to get out of here. Believe me, when I first started this, it was just like, holy fuck. Now I feel like a little bit more comfortable. This is the one where you said I wasn't ready, right?
Perhaps I'll come back to this.
Why does it keep blinking then? It's so annoying. Alright, we're gonna try to leave. We're attempting to leave the building now. Here we go. We're going to go to the broom place. We're going to sell the broom. Then we're going to go to the potion place. We're going to buy the potions that we need to buy. Or I think it was potion place. Anyway. Okay. Alright, back to the map. We're going to be doing a lot of map stuff. So we go... Hogsmeade, Hogwarts. North Hogwarts, Forbidden Forest. Hogsmeade Valley. North Hogwarts. This is where we want to go. And I know the place is up here somewhere. I know that there's Dave Pippin's potion for sure. We got to go. Sporting gift to sells brooms. Okay, that's where we want to go right now. Ladies and gentlemen, here we go. So we'll fly here as far as we can go. We're going to sell this broom that we're riding. I thought it would be cool to buy this thing, but I didn't realize how much it was going to cost. And it's one of the things, problems that I am running to in this game is gold. I never seem to have enough gold. It's kind of a problem.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
Yeah.
You're back. Nice to see you again. What are we looking for today?
All right, what we want to do today is we want to sell you a broom. Can we sell the broom? It looks like, okay. Sell.
Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
In Hogwarts Legacy, can you sell a broom? No, you cannot sell a broom. Brooms are cosmetic. While you buy them, there is no option to sell them back. That's too bad. We just spent really a lot of money on that. That's okay. Let's get out of here. We're looking for acquire a venomous tarantula, which is the name of the shop is Dogsweed and Death Camp. Okay. All right, you guys. Okay. Dogsweed and Death Camp, right there.
More powerful than...
Our children are...
Alright.
Hope you're not here for an knotgrass sprig, because I'm not entirely sure I have them in stock.
Okay. So you see, we only have $448, and everything is so fucking expensive. So I'm gonna have to try to sell some shit here. And it's not gonna give me very much money, is the problem. I just don't know what to do. I can't buy any of this shit. Alright, let me see if there's a way we can get by this. This is ridiculous. I'm supposed to get... Let me tell you what's going on. Let me say it out loud. So...
Doors always open.
Okay.
Be sure to stop by soon.
Acquire and use a venomous tentacula. Acquire and use a mandrake. I'm supposed to acquire and use a venomous tentacula and mandrake, but I don't have enough money, and I can never seem to have enough money or gold. Is there a way to get a venomous tentacula and a mandrake without paying for it? It says, yes, you can get a venomous tentacula and mandrake without paying for them, finding them in the wild, such as the Forbidden Forest, where a deceased character drops them, or by harvesting them from battle arenas after growing them. Another option is to use an alternative plant
Such a wee bairn being a thrashing to a
to complete the quest, such as a different type of tentacula. Can you shut up for a minute? Thank you. Another option is to use an alternative plant to complete the quest. Looting in the wild. Check the area around the battle arena in the Forbidden Forest for a fallen character. You can loot the venomous tentacula from there. Use alternative plants. No. Grow them yourself. Blah, 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 blah. I mean, obviously, yes, grow it yourself. Let's see if we can get... Let's see what we can buy. How much is the mandrake?
Let's say we show you some of what's available.
So that's all crazy. I can't afford any of that. The Chinese... Okay, the mandrake is 500. I could probably get one of those. The tentacula... So let's get a mandrake. You know what I thought? I thought that we could go to school to get the maybe not. So let's buy a mandrake. So let's do this. Let's sell something so that we can get a mandrake. Let's sell this. And then...
Doors always open. You be sure to stop by soon.
Buy a mandrake.
Oh, I'm always thrilled when a young one makes a
We need a
wise
venomous
purchase.
tentacula.
You'll go far.
So we're gonna go to the Forbidden Forest. You can get a venomous tentacula without paying for them in the Forbidden Forest, where a deceased character drops them by harvesting them from battle arenas after growing. Let's see. Let's go to the Forbidden Forest. Remember? This is Forbidden Forest. Oops. Alright. Okay. We gotta get to where we can actually use our broom, so let's get out of here. Let's see if we can find any flues to go to. Because sometimes you can flue your way out of it, you know what I mean? FLU. So we go... Like, for example, we want to flue our way out of here, you know? So at least we can come, like, right here. And we can come there. We go. And maybe this will get us out of here. The Forbidden Forest, it looks like it's right on top of where we are now. Which would be what? That was what? The Hogsmeade Village? Is that what that was? Okay.
I could use some gold.
Yeah.
Who lived here, I wonder?
Alright, here we go. Forbidden Forest. Okay. Now, it looks like we are in the Forbidden Forest. And we are, like, right on the edge. Oh, we're in there, I think. No, we're, like, right on the edge, actually. Okay. So, I'm in the Forbidden Forest, and I'm looking for Venomous Tentacula. Can you help me find it? Are not typically found growing in the wild forest. These aggressive carnivorous plants are better acquired through safer methods. The most reliable way is to... We already know we can't go to Hogsmeade. Complete specific quests. I mean, come on, man. I don't know what to do. All right, let me ask again. I just want to... All right. I'm looking for a venomous tentacula in the game Hogwarts Legacy, and I can't afford. I have no gold. I don't know what to do. Says finding and looting one for free, such as completing certain quests or purchasing seeds. Looting one that which can be grown. You can also find them in certain locations, such as the Venomous Revenge quest. I don't have the Venomous Revenge quest though. So this is like one of those things where this is kind of frustrating when you're playing games like this. Really what I'm trying to do is do one quest so that I can complete other quests. You know, but it's really not giving me much here. It wants me to field test a venomous tentacula and a mandrake. Should I use seeds? I can visit my field guide will not get but he's useful. Acquire and use a venomous tentacula. Acquire and use mandrake. So let's go where there's enemies. Because we know there's enemies here. Let's go back to that again real quick. I saw there's enemies up here. There are enemies. And let's go get these guys. This is what? A mandrake?
Potato!
Hold on.
Expelliarmus! Confringo! Arresto momentum. Confringo! Expelliarmus! Accio! Confringo!
Okay, there's a mandrake. So what just happened right there? I used it, right?
Confringo!
I mean, I just used 2 mandrakes, so hopefully that will be. Let's take a look. It didn't do anything, but here we go. There you go. Acquire and use a mandrake on multiple enemies. There you go. Now we just need the venomous tentacula, and the venomous tentacula. I don't know about that one though. All right, jeez. We still need to figure out where the venomous tentacula would be. I've got to do other stuff then. So let's do Professor Anami's assignment: collect troll bogies. To field test the pulso on an elevated enemy, she wants me to collect troll bogies. So we'll need to find and defeat a troll to complete her assignment. Where can I find troll bogies? Okay. Where can I find and defeat a troll bogey for Professor Anai's assignment in the game Hogwarts Legacy? Buy it? No, I can't. Fuck ass. I can't fucking afford anything. The easiest way to defeat a troll is to go to troll lair marked by a cave icon on your map, such as the one northeast of Philcroft, and defeat the troll inside. Go to the troll layer marked by a cave icon on your map. Gee whiz. It's more fun when they just gave you a thing to do, and now it's like I gotta figure out how to do this. Look for a cave icon. Okay, let's look for cave icons. What about, I think I saw something about Feldkrop. The one northeast of Feldkrop, south of the castle, is a good starting point. So there's one in Feldcroft. So let's go to Feldkrop. See if we can find a troll. We're gonna try to find a troll here. I can't go there. See what I mean? So now it's like, all right, it's very limited in what I can do right now. We're gonna have to pick a better. We just have to pick a mission that makes sense.
This looks intriguing.
Ranrock's loyalists are a menace. What can be done?
I couldn't help but overhear. Did you mention Ranrock's loyalists?
I did. Never imagined they'd act this deadly. I'm Claire Beaumont, by the way.
Nice to meet you.
Ranrock and his followers have set up camp here. No regard for our beloved hamlet or our livelihoods. My brother Bardolph dared to stand up to them and ended up in St. Mungo's. I'm simply at my wit's end.
I'm unfortunately quite familiar with Ranrock's loyalists. Perhaps I can do something.
Much as I would love to be rid of them, I wouldn't want you to risk injury, or worse. Please be cautious. Not the living fear. This is our home.
It seems as though things are getting worse. Best be on my guard.
It seems as though things are getting more confusing. I don't know what to do now. I think we're gonna do this, I guess, and then maybe we'll go back to interior decorating. Just do the things that we can do for sure. The Pippin's potion guys wants me to talk to. I could talk to him. Let's do this first, then we'll do the demanding delivery deal. We can't do the the bogey thing. We can't do the tentacula thing. I don't have a tentacula. I need gold to be able to get, I think a tentacula is like 500, 600, 800. So we're gonna need some more gold. Like I said, interior decorating. The floating candle, I mean, I don't know what to do there. So yeah, we'll just do this, and then up to this point, the game was pretty clear about what you're supposed to be doing. But now I'm like sort of not sure what to do. If I know, like, I just follow the quest, but if my problem is, obviously, I'm just gonna say it out loud. If I can't afford to get any of this shit, how the fuck? Alright, looks like we're gonna be fighting now. We got Depulso, which is to push him back. We've got the Expelliarmus, which gets their wand out of their hand. This is a classic one. Alright. Let's try this. Are they fighting each other? Alright, I got an idea. We've done this before. Let's try something here. Let's go the one where you can be invisible. And let's go.
One of Ranrock's camps, exactly as Madame Beaumont described.
Wizards are running scared, as they should be. Such arrogance. We're just here.
Uh-oh.
I don't have time for this.
Ooh.
Confringo. Expelliarmus. What did you do that? Confringo. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Accio. Expelliarmus. Revelio. Arresto Momentum. Confringo. Accio. This is where you will Expelliarmus. Confringo. One less human.
I'm playing Hogwarts Legacy, and I seem to have kind of run out of things to do. I can't get a Tarantuga. There's certain things I need to buy. I don't have enough gold to buy them. So what do I do in the meantime? It's like, the fuck? Sell gear. Alright, we'll just do side quests and stuff until we can figure out what the fuck. This is a side quest, let's go. That's what we're doing. We're doing side quests now. Got no problem with that. Okay, I ain't begotten. Alright, let's go.
Humans to battle. I'll take them all. Run the other way when they see me, humans do. Every time.
What can we possibly do to make this an even fight? Let's take a look here. And I feel like the one guy saw me.
Camps, exactly as Madame Beaumont described.
Someone there.
Oh well.
You will suffer.
Alright. Expelliarmus. What about this one? Freezes enemies. That's a pretty good one. So we got the freezes enemies one. We've got the pushing them away one. And freezing is good, and then we can do Confringo and then just regular damage. Okay, let's go.
Fight back here.
Glacius!
Wizards are running scared. Your little magic tricks won't distract them quiet. There you are.
Confringo!
Over here.
Jesus Christ.
Glacius! Confringo! Accio! Glacius!
I was right not worried about you.
Confringo! Accio!
That took too long.
I'm thinking. It's too bad like, we can't do anything with the broom.
Described.
Most goblins in my family work in the mines.
What's the best way to clear the goblin encampments in Hogwarts Legacy? The best way to clear it is use a combination of stealth spells and terrain. Use the disillusionment to sneak on enemies, take them down with the... I don't have that. The Petrificus Totalis Finisher. What's it called? Petrificus Totalis Finisher, or use ancient magic and area effect spells to break shields damage. Positioning yourself on high ground also provides tactical advantage. You can also watch this video.
I have a brother who works at Gringotts.
Alright.
Pay me enough to sit behind a desk all day.
Alright, let's go back to this.
Who's there?
Let's do it from up high, huh? Can we do it from up there?
Protagos!
Let's see if we can do something here with these guys. It's pretty far. Actually, we could do it from... Can't we do it from the... Yeah. Probably do it from up here, right?
I know what that means. Merlin trial.
Just hold on. Alright, let's see what we can do here.
Confringo.
Darn it.
Afraid to fight? What was that? Someone's here.
Confringo! Resto momentum.
Oh.
What is the hand stop thing again? Giving you extra time to plan your next move. Or we could go the pushing the pulso is better, I think. So here we go.
The pulso. Confringo.
You're here somewhere. Does Hogwarts teach you nothing about dueling?
Places.
Oh, you think you're
Confringo.
so... No. Should have known better
Build me
than to
on the
take me
broom.
on.
Okay, let's do it. We're just gonna have an old school fight with these guys. We could beat them. I've had hard. I mean, dude, the fights that we've had to battle. We've had to battle some serious bosses. We've had to go toe to toe with many knights, many knights. I mean, the stealth thing, I mean, what do you do from stealth? There's nothing, we can't kill them. So we're better off just having a big fight with these guys. Can we beat them? I do believe we can. But we're going to have to change a few things. I like the ice idea because it freezes them, but it doesn't really damage them. So I'm going to go with Expelliarmus. I'm going to go with... Everything we've got here is good so far. Confringo is great. Acchio's good. Depulso, I think, is a good one as well.
Expelliarmus.
Who's that?
Confringo. Confringo.
How nice of you to stop by. One less
Arresto
nice
momentum. Depulso.
You'll regret coming here.
Expelliarmus.
Fuck!
Tired.
There's too many of them.
Confringo.
No! I will make you pay.
Expelliarmus. Depulso.
Stop avoiding me.
Expelliarmus. Confringo.
I won't.
Depulso. Expelliarmus. Depulso.
No!
Confringo.
You're like a glum bumble beneath my feet.
Expelliarmus. Confringo. Arresto momentum.
Your acrobatics will only postpone the inevitable.
No! Did we get
Your
him?
blood's on Ranrock's hands.
Oh, thank God.
One camp down, one more to go.
What? Oh my god, there's 2 encampments? Okay, well at least we know we can beat them. And then hopefully if we die on this next one, we won't have to redo the entire, you know, the entire thing. Let's see what else they have in here. One of our biggest things we really need is gold. So let's see what we're looking at gold-wise. Can we see what we have gold-wise here? Inventory, gear. 13 gold? I mean, it's ridiculous, man. $9 gold? I don't know. 21 gold now? Okay. Alright, I think we have a Wicked Weld potion, which is good.
Rebellion.
Where's the Wigan Weld? Wigan Weld, Wigan Weld. Wigan Weld. How do I use a Wigan Weld potion in Hogwarts game? Press D-pad if you're using yeah, that's what I thought.
Rebellion.
But that's not working for some reason. Oh, I guess I can do that. Oh, okay, okay, so we'll have to do that then. Alright, that's what we'll do now then. So let's go find this other encampment. We'll sneak up on them. For now, we'll put some speed on it. And I think I will be able to do that. It's going to be a little bit easier than we ever...
Nice of you to stop by.
Alright, so we're going to go... yeah. And now we're going to sneak up on these guys, and we'll try to kill them one by one.
Are you quite finished?
Let's see if we can sneak up on this guy and do the Petrificus curse. That'd be good.
You haven't had much in like what my mother used to make. What I wouldn't give for a cup of mushroom tea.
One guy at a time here. What are we doing here?
Reminds me of the time I nearly fell out of a cart at Gringotts. I was only young, like, not like I'd fall out now. Lucky if I fit in one now.
I guess we'll try to get them one at a time. Let's see. See, it sucks because they're like talking to each other and hanging out. And I don't want to have a big fight like we just did. We could do it, we could pull it off, but I just... Ugh.
war is over. Goblins will rule over wizards at last.
Alright, here we go, here we go. Jesus. Okay. Ah!
This place has seen
Expelliarmus! Confringo!
I won't rest.
I shall avenge your death.
Expelliarmus! Confringo!
Oh, you think you're so clever.
Expelliarmus! Confringo!
Why is it crap?
Protego!
Oh, fuck. Okay, okay, run. Ah.
Confringo!
You're so very weak.
Are you sure you're not a muggle?
Expelliarmus!
You won't get away with that. When are you going to give up? Is that the best you can do?
Protego!
Your time is short. No, that's embarrassing, isn't it?
Get accustomed to that.
Confringo! Expelliarmus!
This is sad. Really, it is.
Protego!
An utterly pitiful display.
Confringo! Arresto momentum.
Shit.
One there. One less human to worry about.
Confringo!
Ah! Run! Fuck.
Seems your art isn't in this at all. I won't rest until you're dead.
Confringo!
Fight about as well as a puppy.
Expelliarmus!
I shall avenge your death.
Protego! Repulsor! Confringo!
Don't have time for this.
Protego!
Stop it!
Confringo!
No!
Expelliarmus! Confringo!
I'll bury you in the...
Confringo! Expelliarmus! Repulsor! Confringo!
This is where you will fail.
Expelliarmus!
I shall avenge your death. Are you quite finished?
Confringo! Repulsor!
More acrobatic.
Confringo!
That's the inevitable. Oh, you think you're so...
Potato. Expelliarmus. Confringo.
I won't rest.
Both camps cleared. Beaumont will be glad to hear that.
Oh my god. Fuck.
Depulsor. Protego.
Oh.
Confringo.
They're supposed to all be dead. Oh my god. Whew.
Tips in the hat, if you please.
I do miss the bustle of business. Poor cat.
Hello, Madam Beaumont. Good news. I was able to clear out Ranrock's camps.
You cleared them out? How?
Wasn't fucking easy.
It was harrowing, and they dug in their heels, but I managed.
When my brother returns, this news will mean the world to him. You saved our hamlet, my young friend. This will not be forgotten.
Great, getting
A day
gold.
for the hamlets, truly. Ranrock and his lot are unlike any goblins I've ever seen.
What do you have for sale?
What are you looking for exactly? Thank you. Sincerely.
Alright, will this lady give me any money here? I need some stuff here. So how about
Marvelous. I could always use more of these.
we have a little bit more money.
Come now, don't be stingy.
Ah, there we go. All right, let's go see what's next. We're just gonna follow the... It looks like the next thing on the map is that big yellow thing, as you can see. I can't enter there. Okay. While mounted. While mounted? Okay. back to the school. Let's see what we got over here. Alright, nothing.
Oh, will there ever be another wizard?
Alright. The caretaker's lunar lame. The golden Gladwin Moon, the Hogwarts caretaker, wishes to speak to me about something. I should find him near the reception hall. Although I don't have a level 14, right? So I can't do this, can I? Oh, I am a level 14. That's why. I see. Okay, fair enough. So let's go. Let's go to the caretaker lunar lament. And it looks like we're going to be doing another trial soon, which is a big deal. The first trial we did was huge deal. What's huge deal? Also, I want to do interior decorating and a demanding delivery. So let's try to do those as well. We still need the venomous turret tentacula, which we're getting closer. So it looks like we're exactly where we're supposed to be. Let's go. And I will say this, even though I feel like I don't know what to do, you know, I get into that zone, but I get that with every game, so I know it's me. I know that, you know, listen, this is a video game. There's certain ways they try to get you to figure out what to do next. And with this game, it looks like they give you a lot of, for the most part, if you follow the tasks, you'll hop into the next one. Just like that. And I say that because for them to give us this quest here to talk to Gladwin Moon, after I did that quest before, it looks like the game maybe wants you to do it this way. Like it's not, I don't think it's a mystery, in other words, why we were like, why we probably is what I'm saying is we did it correctly. You know, if you don't have like a task, a big task at hand, you do the little quests, and then the little quests lead you to the big quests. And so far that's been working, to this game's credit. Look, this is one of them games, man. If you're watching this and you're just like a casual gamer, like you need a lot of time to do a game like this. You're gonna need hours and hours. This isn't like the quick fix. I just need to, you know, you want to do games where you're just gonna make a couple runs, play Fortnite, play Call of Duty. You want a game that's like, yeah, this one is immersive, and it takes you a while to get it going. Let's see, where the fuck are we going here? Are we trying to go back to school? We are, right? Also, that's me. Like, when I play these games, I get like, I don't know what to do. You know, you get all like crazy. That's just who I am. It's every game too. But the good news is, even though I do act like a little bitch sometimes, then I quickly go, well, I do know that it's me. Like, some people don't realize that, like, they think, like, every game is hard. Why is the game doing this? Like, it's you. At some point, you have to realize you're just not getting it, or you're not locking in to what these games are.
What am I missing?
But the frustration's good. It's like when I'm nervous for work, I'm like, well, that's good, actually, because that's preparing you for things to come. It's the same thing with being, like, in a game when you get really frustrated. That's when I feel like I'm at my closest to completing the... To completing...
This game's the best one ever.
God, it's talking a lot. It's like... I used to have that problem, too, with... I used to have that problem with GTA 5. I was streaming GTA 5 for a while. And then, every time I would try to talk, the game would talk over me, and I was getting so fucking annoyed by it that I just was like, fuck this. Which was like my biggest criticism of GTA 5, which I think is, for a while, man, I've logged so many hours into GTA 5. I was playing GTA 5 a lot during the pandemic. That's where I put some real mileage in. It was the pandemic. That's what started this whole thing of like, maybe we'll stream, you know? It was the pandemic.
Hey, it's me, Gareth. Do you have a moment?
Sure, I guess.
Were you calling me, Gareth?
I was. After you helped me with that Fooper feather and potions, I reckoned you might be just the person I need. You see, I have an idea for a fizzing Whizbee-inspired beverage, but I'm missing a key ingredient.
You and your concoctions. I don't know how you come up with these things.
It's a gift, truly. So, I suspect the key ingredient in fizzing Whizbees is dried billywig stings. I heard there's a store of them in Honeyduke's cellar. I'd get them myself, but my Aunt Matilda has her eye on me. Thinks I need to focus on potions class for a while, not for my own brews. I was hoping you could follow a secret passage to Honeyduke's cellar and grab a few dried billywig stings for me.
Sounds simple enough. And who wouldn't want to go to Honeyduke's?
Ah, brilliant. Thank you. The passage is hidden behind the statue of a one-eyed witch in the third-floor corridor. Just tap it with your wand and say, Descendium.
I'll see what I can do, Gareth.
Fair enough. You shall be the first one to taste my newest brew if you can be of help. Perhaps I can convince a meat to help me with my potions homework. Get my aunt to loosen her reins a bit.
I'll need to get those dried billywig stings for Gareth if he's to finish his latest concoction. A one-eyed witch statue shouldn't be too hard to find. Hello again, Mr. Moon.
Oh, I was hoping to see you again, my young friend. Gladwin Moon, Hogwarts caretaker, at your service. First, please allow me to apologize if I seemed a bit unsteady when we last met. I'm afraid I had a rather disconcerting encounter. Although I hear your visit to Hogsmeade was even more eventful than mine.
I suppose you could call it eventful. I certainly wasn't expecting a troll attack.
Oh, of course not. And from what I understand, the village was lucky you were there. In fact, my recent visit to Hogsmeade is the reason I was hoping to bump into you. I could use your help with something. Do you see that curious statue over there? Watch what happens when that light changes from day to night. Now, if you wouldn't mind humouring me for a moment, see if you can remove the moon from the statue. Go on, take... Oh, odd little contraptions, aren't they? It seems the statue vanishes once the moon is removed. Which, incidentally, can only be done at night. Why don't you hold on to that one for now, and I'll explain more as we walk.
Alright, let's go.
Ever since that fateful day in the village, those curious statues have begun appearing about the castle. A fair number have been strewn around Hogsmeade. Someone, it seems, is trying to torment me. You see, that day in Hogsmeade, I turned a corner and came face to face with a boggart, or shapeshifter, if you will, which takes the form of whatever scares you most. This one took the form of a demiguise.
A demiguise?
Yes! Terrifying creature that can see the future. Wholly unnerving. I encountered one when I was a lad in Korea. Terrible experience. Those statues are demiguises. The moons, I assume, are an uninspired play on my name. Some jackanapes used a boggart to learn my greatest fear and use it against me. I have my suspicion as to the scoundrel or scoundrels responsible. It is my hope that they will slip up and reveal themselves as the statues disappear. That is why I need your help in removing the statues.
Why me?
Because...
A couple of reasons, frankly. First, your daring do against those trolls in Hogsmeade has gained you a reputation for fearlessness.
Okay.
Second, as macabre and hideous as a demiguise is, most would find my fear of them unwarranted. You, however, have seen how they affect me. I'm at my wit's end, young friend. I simply can't bring myself to go near them. In fact, I know of two statues right here in the faculty tower. Perhaps you could start simply by removing them, so I can go about my evening duties.
I'd be glad to help you, Mr. Moon.
Oh, I knew I could count on you. First, you know how to cast a disillusionment charm, correct? You'll want to do that before wandering the tower at night. Next, you'll notice that the door is locked. However will you get in? Alahomora, that's how.
But what about curfew?
Curfew? Oh, tosh. I sense you're a bit like me when I was your age. Oh, the school was my oyster. And I took advantage of it. Oh, everyone loved me for it. Oh, those were the days. Now, you'll find one statue in the prefect's bathroom and the other in the hospital wing. Good luck. Oh, and thank you.
All right, are we gonna get a spell here? All right, okay, that's what we're looking for. Alohomora. Alohomora. So we're gonna need Alohomora. Right. Let's see where it is here. Alohomora. There it is.
Alohomora.
Oh, nice. Okay, wait. Use L and R to move the sparks and rotate the dials until both corresponding gears are activated to release the lock. Oh wait, hold on. How about let me see. Remove the sparks and rotate the dials of both corresponding gears are activated. For the Alohomora spell, which is unlocking, you get to a lock, and you're supposed to use L and R to move the sparks to rotate the dials. What am I actually looking to do here? It's obviously like a puzzle. Find the sweet spot for each dial while slowly rotating the sticks until the gears or sparks rotate on their own. Once the first dial is correctly positioned, repeat the process for the second. Look at that. Is this supposed to like automatically do it or what? Look at that. It's doing it by itself, but wow, I'm really struggling on this. Let's see somebody do it live. That usually helps me. Using Alohomora spell. All right, here we go. All right, ladies and gentlemen.
Door, and this has become a little frustrating since it doesn't really tell you how to pick the lock. But it's actually pretty simple. If you're using a controller, the left analog stick spins the green outer wheel, and the right stick controls the red inner wheel. You need to rotate either one of those wheels until you see a gear move. If you're spinning the red inner wheel, you'll eventually see the little red gear in the center just barely move. You just need to find the spot you were at when it moved and stop on it. Once you find it, you just have to hold that analog stick there and now spin the other gear. So I see the green gear at the bottom right wiggle, so I'm gonna rotate back to where I was when it moved and stay there. This isn't just like one location in the gear that you can pick. There are multiple. If you were to spin the wheel around a few hundred times, you would still find a spot to stop on. The gear will wiggle every couple of spins or so. You just have to find one of those spots and then hold both of your analog sticks in the direction that had the gear spinning, and it'll unlock. You just have to have both sets of gears spinning at the same time. Basically, spin a wheel until the gear moves a slight little turn, and then stop there by slowly spinning back to where it gave you some movement until the gear spins and lights up. I'll show another lock here as well, but if you want to unlock level 2 and level 3 lockpicks, you'll need to have Alohomora 2 and 3, which you get by following the man behind the moon.
So he said something which was interesting, which is, because obviously we've already kind of done what he's saying. Excuse me. Ladies and gentlemen, we did it! That's all that matters is that...
You're in!
Eventually.
Remember, use a disillusionment charm so no one claps eyes on you.
Alright. Listen, I don't care how long it takes. We have all night to get this fucking shit. Let's go. Oh, that's what we did? I didn't mean to do that, actually. That's what I meant to do. Let's do it. Good luck to us. Because the pictures and things, they can see you. So it looks like we need to walk around the purple area, find more of these moon things, and fucking get them. It should be very easy to get them. Revelio reveals authority figures and enemy locations, allowing you to scout ahead and remain undetected, okay?
Revelio.
Rather poorly, I'd say.
Is that so?
But raising a generation of coddled
This should be taking us to the prefix bathroom. Careful.
This must be the prefect's bathroom.
Shit, okay. Okay, that was good. That was much easier than the other one. That's the thing, it's like, once you figure those things out, you know, sometimes they get hard. Obviously it's gonna get harder, right? But sometimes it does take a while to get those things, and thankfully for me, we've been doing puzzle games. Like, this is kind of a puzzle game thing. This is not uncommon for a puzzler. Anybody who's played, like, any of the House of Da Vinci, House of Tesla, such as myself, I mean, those games are my bread and butter. You got one more, right? Let's get out of here. Let's get out of here. Let's get out of here.
On account of my venomous tentacle. Not at the moment, no. Plenty of other perils and pitfalls to send them my way, though.
Well, I suppose I should begin my rounds now.
I suppose Professor Black knows best, but let's check.
Galleons on Hufflepuff this season.
Hufflepuff? Ravenclaw?
I know when I see a winning bet. And Ravenclaw would not have been that. Not this year, anyway.
I'm partial to Hufflepuff.
Yes.
Hello, Mr. Moon. I have the moons you asked me to collect.
Oh, goodness! You're as fearless as I'd hoped. An excellent start. If we can collect more, it may shed some light on who's behind all this. Of course, I first suspected Peeves. He drove the previous caretaker, Rancorous Carp, to an early retirement with his intolerable buffoonery. But that does not explain the boggart in Hogsmeade, does it? No. I am determined, with your help, to discover the identity of my tormentor.
It's definitely intriguing. I'd like to help you solve this mystery.
You, my friend, are a gentle person and a scholar, and I have something to offer in exchange for your assistance. Now, remember, the moons are only retrievable at night. Thus, I encourage you to use a disillusionment when necessary.
How many statues are there to find?
I don't know precisely, but I'm by dozens.
Dozens?
Seems they're everywhere I look.
God damn, dude.
You have your work cut out for you, if you were to ever unravel their meaning.
You mentioned offering something in exchange for my assistance.
I did. Once you've brought me enough moons, I'll show you even more powerful forms of Alohomora. Not every lock is as easy to pick as the faculty towers.
Understood. I shall keep an eye out.
I appreciate that. Oh, and I knew you would want to ask for help. Keep at it so we can solve this mystery.
Alright, so that's good. Let's see what we got going on here. Visiting for sweets. We still need to get the tentacula, which is we got to keep doing what we're doing. I think we're close to having the money for that. Basically, once we get a tentacula, we need to field test it. Alright. Collect a troll bogey. No, we can't do that right now. Demanding delivery. Let's go to, and also this one. Find the statue of the one-eyed witch. Why don't we do that? Let's do that one next.
Hello, friend. I wonder if you might stop by the Three Broomsticks when you can. I would like your help with something.
I could probably do
As I
that.
mentioned, my sister Anne misses Hogwarts, and she hasn't been herself lately. I'd like to take you up on your promise to visit her with me. I'm heading to Feldcroft soon, so I'll look forward to seeing you there. It's just south of Hogwarts. By the way, hope you're faring well with the blasting curse. It's still one of my favorites.
Hello, Mr. Moon.
Oh, greetings! Any luck removing some more of those demiguise statues?
I actually have some moons for you.
Oh, thank you. The fewer of these statues I see, the better. You keep your eye out for others, and I'll teach you more about Alohomora.
I'll keep an eye out for more demiguise statues and see if I can bring you more moons.
You are to be commended for your bravery and valor, especially since they can only be collected at night.
Now that you've attended Beasts class, I've asked Deke to assist you in using the room to further your studies in that regard. Please meet him there when you can.
Alright, so things are opening up for us here. Let's take a look at our talents. Our talents, we have 1 point available. Spells, stealth. Ooh, that's interesting. This, and also you can sprint while using disillusionment. That's kind of what I want to do. Let's do that. Let's take a look at our quests. Look at all this shit, man. Let's do, we gotta go to the Three Broomsticks. Let's see if we can try to do this one first.
I've not heard from my Uncle Roland in quite some time. I've been beside myself with worry. Could you meet me in the courtyard?
This This looked like the right statue. Now, what was the password?
Oh yeah, there was like a password. Hold on. All right. Open the one I wish statue. Gareth said I needed to tap the statue with my wand. Looking for that page that's flying around real quick.
Levioso.
Hold on. So wait, is it maybe it's Accio? There we go. That's what I'm trying to think. 'Cause am I anywhere near what I'm supposed to be doing right now? That's my question. Because if I'm not, I'll just go do something else. I don't need to waste my time here. This is what I want to do here. Is I want to do the descending pursuits. Open the witch statue. Okay. For descending suites mission or quest in the game Hogwarts Legacy, I need to open the one-eyed witch statue. I'm having trouble figuring out where to go. It's just a common theme in this thing. You need to use Accio on the platform in the secret passage to raise it. If you're having trouble with the one language statue, that is a separate puzzle. But the one you're stuck on the mission requires the Accio spell to pull the platform out from the ground to the end. So let's see if we can do that. Accio is what it was. Accio would be this one, right?
Accio.
Accio. Revelio. Accio.
All right, let's get the fuck out of here. I don't know what's happening. Let's get out. We'll do something else. It's too confusing. I don't know. Yeah, it seemed like we were on the right path there for a second, but I'm too confused. I don't know what the hell's going on. I don't know. Obviously some kind of weird puzzle. I don't know what's happening. I'm gonna go with... Probably this is what we should do. The moon thing is kind of... I mean, look how many moons we have to fucking return to that guy. A zillion of them. There's 9 in total. I don't know where. I don't understand anything about that, actually. That was kind of getting on my nerves, to be honest. That whole fucking thing there. I don't know if we're supposed to return to that. I don't know anything. Let's do like one more thing before we get out of the stream today. And let's go to interior decorating. My head feels a little bit better. I still have a headache. Headaches are tough, right? It's a tough thing to get rid of. All right. I thought they were going to play the Metallica song. Dun, 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 dun. Big V, or was it the Big V Unforgiven? Alright. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I think we're reaching the end of the stream here. But there are I would like to do like at least one more thing here before we get out of here. I would like to try to go see this through here. Okay. Wait, where is this taking me? Goodness gracious. Room of requirement is where we're supposed to be going.
What are you up to now?
What the fuck? Okay. I guess we'll go there. That's where we're going, right? I think, yeah. So let's do it. I don't know if we're allowed to go here, actually. But we're gonna find out. Because if for some reason it forbids us to do this, then I think I'm just gonna stop playing. And we'll just have to come back and figure this shit out on another stream. A big part of these games can be... I don't want to say a big part, but sometimes excuse me, a large part of these games is not dying while you're playing. And also, yeah, see, you can't enter... Oh, while mounted, yeah, let's get off that then. It's just figuring out, like, what you're supposed to be doing. And listen, I think this game, I've said it, I'll say it again. It does I think it does a nice job. I think it's decent. Better than decent. Very good, actually. I've worked a lot of these games. I've played a lot of these games where you're in an open world setting and you just spend a good, like a really long time, hours, trying to figure out what you're supposed to be doing. And so you just do side quests. You know, usually what I'll do is, and then all of a sudden you do some side quests, and then all of a sudden you figure out what... It's weird. This game is a little bit better at it, but it still does that, though. It still makes me like, go, I don't know what I'm doing, and then I have to run around for a good, like, minutes and minutes, hour by hour, just trying to figure out what the fuck we're supposed to do. So hopefully this will help us a little bit.
Healing potions are a speciality here, should you need any.
Hello, Mr. Pippin. You need help with a delivery?
Yes, I do. Capable students such as yourself should have no trouble making the trip to Cambridge. It's just south of Hogwarts.
What do you need delivered?
Fatima Lawang ordered a few invisibility potions. I used to go myself, but lately Fatima has taken to turning every visit into an argument. Constantly complaining about the quality of my stock. But how can I maintain excellence when she orders so often, giving me no time to brew? If you take this rather irritating task off my hands, I'd happily allow you to claim the delivery fee from Fatima.
I'd be happy to help with the delivery.
You've no idea how grateful I am, truly. Here are the invisibility potions she requested.
Excuse me.
Hopefully she won't give you too much trouble.
Right.
She's a talented potioneer in her own right. I dare say I wouldn't mind having a look at her potion recipes one day.
Easy. Holy fuck, there's a lot of shit on here. Demand delivery. So that's where we need to go, huh? Keenbridge. Okay. Go back to that real quick. Let's go to the Forbidden Forest and then we'll broom over there. We'll broom over. We'll sweep over. Want to have a sweep over? Sure. Bring your brooms. Wait, what do you mean? I thought you said sleep. No, I said sweep over. Ha hee ha 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 hee. It better let me go there, I'll tell you what. If it does this again, where it's like, you can only... actually, it might just say you can't be on your brew... Okay, we should be fine. Plus, he's telling me to deliver there, so you better be able to get there. And meanwhile, the Switch 2 is doing incredibly good, like heat-wise. It's not overheating or anything. It's great. I mean, this is nice, right? This is very nice. Ooh, something like a Tuesday night, and this is what we're doing. I love it. I'm having fun here. Look, I could either, like, work more hours, or I could do something like this. And I make enough money, pay my rent, get food, whatever I need, and able to still... stream. This is what I'd rather do. It's a journey, you know. This streaming is a journey, and we're hoping it leads us to riches. I mean rich, but I mean at least I'd love to be able to make. It would be super cool to make the rent one time, like be able to pay my rent with just doing this. But I don't think it's possible. I do think it's possible, but maybe not today. All right, let's go.
New instruments are expensive, you know.
Madam Luang, I have a delivery from Jacobin's Potions.
Sent a child to do his work for him, did he?
Bitch.
Always cutting corners and taking the easy way out. Did he have you brew them for him as well? Doesn't matter. You could probably do it better than he can anyway.
Wow, sounds like she's got a crush on him. It's he says, here are the potions. Why did you buy them then? And the other option is, you have a crush on him, don't you, you little slut?
Here are the potions you requested.
You think it's so simple? I know Pippin is always trying to cheat his customers. Cutting corners to save some galleons for himself at the expense of quality. You'll not be getting a canut out of me until you prove the potion works. Drink it.
Of course.
Seems simple enough. I'll do it.
I should think so.
It seems to have worked.
Well, I suppose that will do.
If the demand for potions is as high as you say, have you considered being easier to work with?
Oh.
Perhaps combining your recipes and skills?
Not a chance. That ne'er-do-well had his shop handed to him. The rest of us had to make our own way. I'll not give him the benefit of my hard work and gumption. If he fails on his own, so be it.
Jeez.
Very well. I shall let Mr. Pippin know I delivered the potions as requested.
You do that.
What do you have for sale?
What do you have for sale?
What are we looking for today?
Nothing. Let's get out of here. But I have 488
Thank you for stopping.
gold, so we're getting better. We're getting closer.
Always been keen on Keenbridge.
Back we go to JJ's potions. And then probably, I don't know, I'm thinking we'll probably call it a stream here. It's been a pretty good one. You know, the goal is to advance in the game, and look, this is a particular, like, maybe unsexy part of the game for some people, maybe. You know, I know, like, in most of the streams we've been doing lately for this game, it's always been like a boss fight or a big thing, and the game kind of got a little bit, you know, it slowed down a little bit. But for me, I don't have a problem with it personally, and really, to me, these games are like more than just fighting and boss leveling and all that kind of, or boss fighting or whatever. That's one cool thing about video games. Another cool thing is the running around in a different world. You know, where else could you do that? Like in real life, you can't go to. You could. Well, I guess you could go to. I guess what could you do? Could you do an IRL stream and go to the? I think there is a Harry Potter's where they filmed it. I guess. I guess you could go there and you could do a whole IRL stream, or you could do this in the comfort of your own home. Alright, let's go see Harry Pippin.
We have everything a young student might need when it comes to potions. Have a good look around.
I delivered the potions to Fatima Lawang.
Very good. And did she cause you any trouble?
I can see why you didn't want to go. She was quite cantankerous.
I do truly appreciate your help. And at least it's done with.
Delivering those potions was a bit more work than I'd expected. I'd like an additional fee.
I suppose that's business for you. Very well, I shall increase your pay, but I'm not at all pleased about it.
Best of luck with your potions, Mr. Pippin.
Do take care.
What do we get? Alright, let's... there we go. So now, let's see if we can get the Terran Tuga Tuga Luga Tuga Mooga Juga Juga. What's it called? The Terran something? Hold on. The Tentacula. at the Dogweed and Death Camp. And the map is here. Let's try that again. Wait, okay. Where the fuck? I just saw it 2 seconds ago. Hold on. There we go. Okay, folks, so up we go to Dogweed and Death Camp. We're gonna buy this Tarantakaluka. It's supposed to be a cross between tarantula and something, I don't know.
He'll see it was a mistake parting ways with me.
Tarantula? Tentancula, there it is. Tentancula, got it. So here we go. We can't use our broom because we're in the middle of this area here. Can't do it. Can't do it in this area. The good news is by running up and down and doing all this, we are learning this village. This is how you, and this is what they're doing ultimately, is they're trying to get you to learn. This is how they get you to learn it. All right.
Have a look around. I'll be with you in just a minute.
Okay. So,
such a wee bairn gieing a thrashing to a troll. Oh, I can't have. Oh, I'm always thrilled when a young one makes a wise purchase. I can tell you'll go far. Doors always open.
see you later.
Be sure to stop by soon.
Imagine how weird people are in this world. Like in this, like you're in the witch's world. You know how people are already weird? Like people are just weird. I remember when I was a little kid, I don't remember seeing a lot of weird people. I don't remember seeing a lot of weird people. I remember occasionally you'd see like a really, and your parents, but I think maybe because I was a kid, I was guarded from that maybe. Maybe there was always crazy people. And nowadays you see it all the time. And like somebody looks normal, they'll come up and they'll just start talking nonsense and you're like, oh, okay. This person's crazy, and you're just like, it's really hard to tell anymore. Professor go, I can visit my field guide will not guide me. Okay, how do I use a venomous tentacula? All right, here we go. This is what we really want to do. I really want to beat this thing here. This quest. So I'm going to ask Google. In the game Hogwarts Legacy, Professor Garlic assignment number 1. I finally bought a venomous tentacula. How do I use it so that I can complete this assignment? It says, to complete the assignment, use the venomous tentacula by equipping it in the L1 and throwing it at enemies. After using both in combat, return to Professor Garlic. So we need to find something that we can fight. And what's the easiest way to go? I always feel like the Forbidden Forest is the best place to go for that. So let's go to the Forbidden Forest. This is a forbidden. You don't go here. Anybody watching this game, I don't want you to go. I don't want you to do this in real life. It's very dangerous. All right. Yeah, we gotta wait till we get out of this little town here. Once we get out of this area, then we can kind of... Yeah.
Castle. Must have been quite stately in its time.
What's this? Oh wait, this is the cave entrance it told us to go to. At one point there was a cave entrance that we were told to go to.
I almost captured a grapphorn in the forest. It escaped, but still.
Alright, never mind. Oh wait, we got one. We got an enemy right here. Alright, that's okay. So now we pick up one of these. How do you use it? How do you use it? How do you use the venomous tentacula? In Hogwarts Legacy, how do you use the tentacula? You have it in your hand. I pressed L, nothing happens. L1 button to open the top wheel, and then L1 to deploy it and attack nearby enemies. There's at least 2 enemies nearby. Okay, alright, that's good to fucking know. Thank you. You need 2 enemies.
Assignment's all finished.
Oh, good.
Confringo!
He's dead, he's dead. Alright, we did it! That feels great. Let's go back. Let's go back to the castle. Alright, here we go. Great job. That actually is really good. That's all I wanted to do. I want to hit those balloons, actually. I'm trying to hit the balloons real quick. Hold on. I'm just going to hit them slow. That way I for sure don't miss it. And then let's go down here real quick.
Irondale's not half as tough as it sounds. The curiosity they teach at Hogwarts will not serve you well.
Up, 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 up. Let's go here real quick. Oh,
I'll
never
get
mind.
that goblin helm back.
That's a bad idea.
Hopefully by rummaging your corpse.
Let's get out of here. My bad. I was gonna do that little, I gotta start doing those as well. So there's these little, like, trials. Mini trials. And I'm supposed to use, like, mallow sweets or something, and it's a whole thing. Oh, that's right. Okay. Okay, let's go back. As a matter of fact, oh jeez. Hold on. Oh boy. Let's go back to the castle. We'll go to this thing right here. There we go. That's how you do it. Come on, Van Pebble. You got this. You got this, Van Pebbles. Van Pebbles. Back to the school. What's the best way to go back? Is it this way? I mean, can't we really, like, couldn't we just fly in? Why can't we fly in? We can fly in. We totally can fly in. Excuse me. An herbology class in the daytime. What is the purple? There it is, herbology class. That's what we need. No, I need to see, maybe the world map. And then I want to just get this thing out of here. Alright, there you go. Thank you. And yes, this should be our quest. And ladies and gentlemen, just like that, we now are back on track. Thank you. Okay. Still daytime, right? Yeah, we're good. Look at that. There's so many different levels to this, like, concept. This wizarding it's so fucking deep, dude. It's incredible. It's not only like magic, it's just like takes the wizarding thing, it just fucking does. It's incredible.
I've completed my assignments, Professor.
Pleased to hear it. Professor Weasley will be too. I'll be sure to let her know how well you're coming along.
Thank you.
Thank you, Professor.
Professor Hecat tells me she taught you Levioso, so you should be ready for a more advanced levitation charm. Wingardium Leviosa requires a bit of concentration and a nice, graceful wand movement. Let's see you try your hand at it.
All right, that's the good way to end a stream, is to learn a new spell.
You should be able to pick up boulders as though they were sprigs of sneezewort.
All right, Wingardium Leviosa. Okay. Control the position with your movement. Yeah, this is good. All right.
Well done!
Leviosa.
Practice Wingardium Leviosa here in the greenhouse. I've set some crates out for you in the next room.
In the next room? What about this room?
Wingardium Leviosa.
You're a natural.
Cool. New spell.
Professor Garlic, a moment of your time?
The plants are resting, so now's as good a time as any.
Apologies, Professor. Perhaps later.
Not to worry. I'll be here if you'd like to talk.
Okay. Not usually into redheads, but this time I'll make an exception. Said the gross guy. Said the gross 50-year-old guy. Alright. There it is, folks. There you go. There's so much to do. I feel like we did a great job there. I still want to do interior decorating. I'm hoping maybe we can do that now. That'd be a good way to end the stream as well, but I don't, for some reason it's not really, it doesn't seem to be a quest that they want me to do, I don't think. Acquire and use Thunder Brew Potion against enemies. Yeah, I'm sure this is going to cost us a pretty penny as well. Sirona, the proprietress of the Three Broomsticks, sent me an hour quest. So let's go see if this will be our last thing here. Let's see if we can go meet this woman at the Three Broomsticks. Let us go. Okay.
Revelio.
I actually liked it when they show you exactly where to go, like with the shiny bright, like looks like a dust trail, which I actually like that because I kind of know it's better for me to just tell me exactly where you want me to go, you know. There is a problem in general in these games sometimes where they're too vague, but I feel like this game's I have to be honest, it's pretty good about telling you exactly.
Our neighbor at home knows someone who's related to the inventor of Skelligro. It's true.
There we go. We're going to the Three Broomsticks. We're going to talk to this lady in the Three Broomsticks. We're going to see what she has to tell us. It looks like she might have a spell for us. And that would be a good way to close this stream out. I know we've been playing for a while here. And I feel like I'd like to get to a good point. Like, what's a good place to stop? This would probably be the best place. Even though technically that was good, what we just did was a good place as well. But this would be even better. Because we will be playing this again this week. Trying to move the story along. Yeah, we're going to play it again this week. You know, the thing is, once you play these games, you know, it does something to you. You want to see what's going to happen next. So it's a healthy addiction. I call it sort of a healthy addiction. Like, I want to try that again. You know, that's like an addicting thing. I have addiction in my family. Not that I want to get deep here about the addiction, but I have that. I've been getting addicted very easily to things. But healthy addictions, that's fine.
Hello, Serona. I received your owl. How are you?
Hello, my friend. Did you ever find Lodgog?
I did.
I did, thank you. In fact, we're working together to try and rein in Ramrock.
Are you? I suspected you and he would get along. Perhaps best I don't know details of your plans. And I shall refrain from telling you to be careful yet again. But I hope you will be.
Of course. Your owl mentioned you're needing my help with something?
I do. I thought you might be just the person to do a favor for my friend Dorothy Sprottle in Upper Hogsfield.
I don't believe I've met Mrs. Sprottle.
She's lovely. Her late husband Aidan was a friend of my father's. In fact, I'd stay with Dot and Aidan the summers I waited tables here as a student. I've seen her a few times since Aidan passed, but the pub's been so busy lately, I've not been as attentive as I'd have liked. I wonder if you might pop in and see her. She may need some help collecting ingredients for her supply of Wiggenweld potion. And you could retrieve something of mine in the process. A box, full of old letters and such.
I'll try to go and see her when I can.
It would mean the world to me, and to Dorothy. Aidan was bringing the box of letters to me when he was taken ill. Dot can tell you where he might have dropped it. You'll find the hamlet just north of Hogsmeade. Please do give Dot my love.
We're going to complete this mission here. Oh yeah, didn't somebody say something about honeydukes earlier? Honeydukes, right? Didn't somebody say something about honeydukes earlier? I could have sworn I heard a honeyduke thing. Hold on. Yeah. No. Okay, what's this? Alright, we'll continue on here. Let's get out of here. How the fuck do we get out of here? Okay, that's fine.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
No, it doesn't. It's such a beautiful area. It's so nice to be here. It really is. Oh, nice skip. Here, let me give you another couple. Oh, there you go. Wand skipping. Wand stone skipping. Let's do this before we end the stream here. Look at that. Let me do one more. It's always good to skip stones on a day off. There we go. Oh, I see something else I need as well. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, look at us. What a strong finish by Van Pebble. Finishing the stream strong, doing everything he's got to do. I would use my broom, but I'm not allowed to. When you're up here, I guess it's called Hogsmeade, and you can't use your broom up here. We've been up here a lot now, this last 3 hours or so. Oh, there's the cat again.
Jinx flipendo. Once you've completed the necessary tasks, come and find me in the greenhouse.
Hello, Mrs. Sprottle. Actually, Serona Ryan asked if I'd come and see you.
Oh, dear Serona, a gem. Has been for as long as I've known her.
She thought you might need help collecting ingredients for your Wiggenweld potion.
And she's correct. My darling Aidan used to collect hawklumps for me. Since he died, my supply has dwindled.
I'm sorry for your loss, Mrs. Sprottle.
Oh, thank you. Love of my life. A bit lost without him. If you wouldn't mind gathering some hawklumps for me, I'd be happy to compensate you for your time.
I can certainly try and find some for you.
That would be wonderful. I'm worried about the travelling vendors and would love to get them more Wiggenweld potion.
Serona also mentioned that Mr. Sprottle was bringing her a box of letters when he fell ill.
Indeed he was. I'd almost forgotten. I stumbled upon it just before Aidan died. He was hoping to go through it with Serona over a butterbeer or two. Those two were always like two bowtruckles in a branch. Aidan took ill when he was collecting hawklumps on his way to see her. He made it home, but I fear he dropped the box in the cavern. The cavern is in the hills just southwest of our hamlet. You can gather hawklumps and collect the box of letters there.
Thank you, Mrs. Sprottle.
Thank you. I'll be here if you are able to collect those hawklumps. I and the vendors I help would greatly appreciate it.
Okay, so I just want to see how long this stream has been so far. I don't mind. It doesn't bother me, man. I'll stream all night. No, I just want to get. I do want to.
Beaumont should have returned by now.
I really want to complete. All right, she's gonna talk. I really want to complete this before we go. This is important to me. It's like, once you start something, finish it. It's kind of my feeling. That's for one. Find and enter the cavern. So why don't we take a seat here? Okay. We want to find something. Usually we...
Revelio.
The Revelio usually will do it. Is that it right there?
Whoa. This must be the cavern Mrs. Sprottle mentioned.
By the way, I've been collecting horklumps for a while now. We should have like tons of horklumps. Collections. One more time to see the inventory. Maybe is the. Yeah, I've got so much Horklump juice, dude. It's crazy. It's crazy. Yo, man. There you go.
I found a Diricord.
What's this? Ooh, it's gold.
That little find.
Horklump Hollow. Let's see what we got to do here. And this will complete our stream. We're
Let's have
supposed
a look
to
around. See about the Horklumps and the box of letters.
Confringo!
That's all the Horklumps for now. Mrs. Spruttle should be pleased.
Okay. Like I said, we have so much Horklump, it's unbelievable. I've got Hornplump in my floor flump. How about the spell where you use force? It would be Depulso.
Depulso!
Oh. Oh. Alright, we gotta do something about these snakes.
Confringo!
There you go. Oh. How about a Luminos? Luminos would probably be the best. Oh wait, what did we just do? No, this is what I want. No, this is what I want. And then this is what I want. And that should work.
Lumos.
There we go. Oh shit.
Lumos.
Thank you. Okay.
Wingardium Leviosa.
No. Alright, so I don't see the letterbox here. I see. So let's keep looking in this cave. We went there, it wasn't there. We got more Horklumps, we don't need them though. Do we need to go downstairs for this, or? Oh, I see it down there. We can't just jump down there? No.
Lumos.
Oh yeah, we gotta change it. We gotta go back to Depulso again.
Depulso.
Okay. Might as well grab some more of those.
Either I'll have to fight that troll.
Oh, yeah.
Avoid it altogether.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Ooh. How the fuck are we gonna beat this guy? I would say, let's pick up maybe the ice thing? Let's go, let's see.
Confringo. Incendio. Confringo. Incendio. Confringo. Incendio. Confringo. Incendio.
This is good though, because I actually, if I beat the mountain troll, I think that's another thing that we need to get in our books is to beat a troll, right? But I'm not sure if it's a mountain troll. But anyway, this is a really tough fight. I feel like it's going to take a little bit more to be able to beat this guy. So I'm going to exit the main menu. I'm going to finish the stream. I think this is a really good stream. This is what we wanted to do, man. Just keep continuing to play this game, get further in the game. And that is exactly what we did do. So we did a great job. I am going to end the stream there. Thanks, ladies and gentlemen. If you want to see more of that, tomorrow we'll be playing that game more. And we're going to see what we're going to be up to tonight. What's it going to be tonight? I'm not sure. I did plan on streaming a little bit more today than we did, but I just wasn't feeling that great. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to say goodbye. Thanks for watching. We'll figure out what we're going to do later today. We still have some time to stream tonight. I imagine maybe a little Ball X perhaps, or maybe not. Maybe we'll just stream this one here, and tomorrow and Thursday we'll just get a full days of streaming in. I would like to do a little advertisement right now, and then we'll move on. I would like to do a little advertisement. My name is Van Pebble. You can see it. You can see most of my stuff. My social media stuff is Van Pebble. So Van Pebble is on Twitter. Follow us there. We basically talk about sports, and we talk a little bit about streaming. And I started this just like I started everything else from the bottom. I started with like 0 followers, and then I had 30, and now I've got 169. I'm proud of it because it took me forever to get there. And then, ladies and gentlemen, Van Pebble is not on PayPal, but Thomas Paulvino is. So we got to go with Thomas Paulvino. So if you want to send money to Thomas Paulvino or to Van Pebble via PayPal, you'd have to do it by sending it to Thomas Paulvino, no capital letters, no spaces, at Thomas Paulvino on PayPal. And that's one way you can send money. Some people go, how can I help contribute? Well, I always say, you know, the stuff I've already told you, like, you know, help me support my social media, like watch me on YouTube. That's another way. Van Pebble's on YouTube. We take the videos that we do on Twitch and we throw them on to the YouTube channel, and we've got some great games for you there. Yesterday we played Fortnite, we played HD Poker, and Super Mario. Galaxy. That was a lot of great streaming yesterday. If you want to help support us on YouTube, watch the videos, like them, become a bigger fan, and then subscribe. Because subscribing, I know, is the thing, you know? I know. As a person who has YouTube, I don't want to have a zillion subscribers. I only subscribe to people as a reward. Of like, yeah, you are so good, and you put up so much content that I'm rewarding you by following you. So that's how I feel, or by subscribing to you. So that's how I feel about me. If I'm doing a good job, I'll get more subscribers naturally. And that's Van Pebble on YouTube. And lastly, ladies and gentlemen, if you have an Amazon subscription, an Amazon Prime, and you don't know what to do with the free Prime sub that you get, did you know that? Not everybody knows that. You get a free Prime sub when you have Amazon Prime. A lot of people will take those free Prime subs because they don't know what to do with it, and they'll just do whatever people tell them to do. Usually it's a bigger streamer that goes, can I have, please? I only have $17 million. Please, can I have more? Well, my thing is, fuck those guys and girls. Most of them are women anyway. They just want your subs so they can go on being rich. Well, I'm not rich. All right? I can understand if I was rich and you were like, fuck you, Van Pebble, you've already got money. Guys, I'm not. I don't. It isn't. I can't. You gotta help me. Please. No. I'll never beg for it, but I will always give you the option. So that's something you can do. You can it's very easy to figure out, and that's the advertisement portion of the stream, ladies and gentlemen. Van Pebble. It's a good stream. I feel a lot better now. I was in massive pain. I just have bad sinus shit going on. In the wintertime, my sinuses go kind of nutty in the winter. So hopefully we'll get used to the weather, and then our sinuses won't be as bad. But in the meantime, my sinuses kind of prevented me from stream. I don't like to make excuses, but it is a little bit of an excuse. But if we don't stream again tonight, it's because of our sinuses. There I said it. And thank you for watching the stream. And we're gonna get out of here. And I was thinking about playing either Outlaws, which is a new game from Star Wars for the Switch 2, or I was going to play Cyberpunk. The Cyberpunk isn't as new, so I think I'm a little more excited to play the Outlaws game. We'll see. I mean, the thing is, like, when you're starting a new game, it's very, very slow. It's called tutorial. So, but I'm willing to play the tutorial. So anyway, that's where we're at. Or we could end up playing like a hockey game called Tape to Tape. We could do that. Then we could do a little Ball X, and we could call that a stream for the day. So I would like to give a little bit more today. I feel like we're not done giving, but we'll see what happens. Thanks for watching, and we'll talk to you soon. This is Van Pebble saying thank you.